Welcome to yet another video of Fragrance Gem, guys. And like I always say, you do not need to spend more in order to smell good. And this specific house that I'm gonna review today is a prime example for it. So I'm gonna review 6 perfumes by Core Fragrances, and for you to check out any specific perfume in detail, I'll add the timestamp in the description. So you might wanna check it out in case if you wanna check the review of any specific perfume. Here, out of these 6, 3 perfumes are for men, 2 are for women, and 1 is unisex. So let's talk about them. Let's talk about the first one, which is the unisex perfume. This is called Temptation. Now, this is how the bottle looks like, and let me show you the box. Now I'm gonna show you the box of just a random box. So this is the box of Nectar that we're gonna talk about. All the boxes are same, just the color and the name of the perfume is different. So this is how the box looks like, and this is how, just to the point and sleek kind of presentation, no fancy stuff, nothing else going on, and the bottle looks something like this. So it's a hard glass bottle. The glass weight is, I'll say, very nominal, and up to a point where you'll feel it, completely heavy. There's a sticker here, and that's it. The cap here is a wooden cap, and it has a weight to it, but then not that heavy. Let me show you the spray real quick, and this is how the sprayer looks like. Now, I'll say the sprayer is pretty good, and up to a point where you might not want to go beast mode because it already sprays a lot of juice from inside, and I think that is pretty much it. The Temptation is the unisex perfume, so of course it is designed to consider both men and women, and the main and prominent notes that I detect here are citrus and wood. So you can say that this is citrusy, a bit sweet, a bit sorry perfume in the beginning, and in the dry down you'll get this woody base that is extremely mature and timeless kind of thing. Now, the main and most important thing about this perfume is that this is a budget perfume. So each and every perfume that I'm going to talk about right now, at least by the time this video is made, is available for less than 1000 rupees, or you can say 4000 rupees. And I'm not sure about the future prices, but then at least at this time it is available for 1000 rupees, and that is one good thing. And apart from that, for 1000 rupees they're providing a 100 ml perfume. And the third and most important thing here is that these perfumes are long lasting. So we're talking about good 7 to 8 hours plus on your clothes if you go a bit beast mode with the sprays. And yeah, so overall I'll say, if you're looking for, of course this is a unisex perfume like I've said, so if you're looking for a safe, playful kind of perfume, then Temptation is for you. The next one is Dark Ivion, and this is for men. Now, this is one of my favorite perfume from their entire line because of the kind of note structure it has. So right off the top note, you'll get this sweet vibe that gives you this chocolatey vibe, and it has a lot of patchouli. So you can say that this is a patchouli and chocolate specific perfume. Now, patchouli is this sweet, spicy, a bit resinous kind of thing. That is the effect that patchouli gives you in the perfume. And apart from that, the chocolate thing gives this perfume a sweet kind of vibe. Now, considering the chocolate note, you might think that it is on a gourmand side, but it is not. It is absolutely beast mode, mature, and I'll say timeless kind of perfume. And because of the patchouli note, the main thing that gives this perfume the mature vibe is the patchouli note. So if you're into patchouli, you are gonna love this one. And once again, the longevity of this perfume is good 8 plus hours on your clothes. Next one is Galactic Pour Homme, this one. And the kind of note structure that this perfume has, I'll say this leans a bit more towards Middle Eastern side. So considering all the Middle Eastern perfume, they have incense, they have a lot of oud, they have a lot of rose, and these kind of notes. And same goes for this perfume, because this perfume has amber, oud, rose, and a little bit citrus as well. Now, don't get afraid if I say this has oud, because the oud here is absolutely safe. So the oud here is not like all those skanky oud kind of thing going on. This is a French oud, and the kind of food that you get in a lot of Guerlain perfumes, and in a lot of perfumes that are not Middle Eastern, but then they are trying to be Middle Eastern perfume. I hope you get the point. This is something you wear at the night, at the parties, or anywhere in the nighttime even, because this requires a little bit cold atmosphere. might not survive that much in heat, but then for colder atmosphere, this is something that you get. Next one is Acqua de France, and of course, by the name goes, you can consider this as their aquatic perfume in this entire line. But then this is not your typical aquatic perfume. Like if you consider or if you think about aquatic perfumes, you'll immediately think about Paco Rabanne's and Victor's or Rasasi Hawas and YSLY and all these perfumes. But then this is not like them. That is one good thing because thank God we do not have one more Invictus clone. Now here you are gonna get a very typical and different kind of note, which is ginger note with aquatic notes, of course. So that is what makes this perfume a little bit different from all the other aquatic perfumes available in the market. And the DNA is something that I've never sniffed before, honestly, and I've sniffed a lot of perfumes. So mind me, this is not similar to anything. This is their private blend. I'll say all the perfumes are their private blends, and nothing actually reminds me of any other perfume available in the market. So yeah, this is an aquatic perfume, so it is safe to wear anywhere, anytime, any place, and that is what makes this perfume completely versatile and good for any kind of event. So this is aquatic, this is playful, a bit mature, and I'll say versatile at the same time. Although it says for men, but then I feel that if women are into this kind of DNA, they can wear it too. I mean, just give it a try and maybe you like it. Next one on the line is Nectar, and this is for women. Now, for women, the caps are a little bit different in color. So, these are white caps. So, if you see white caps, it is for women. Um, you know, any other color, it is for men. So, Nectar is something I'll say, first of all, when I sniffed this perfume, I immediately thought that this is not specifically for women. I mean, although, I'm not going in a completely different direction with the brand, but then this is what I personally feel. There are a few men who like sweet fragrances, who like floral fragrances, who are more into fruity fragrances, and if you are that kind of person, you are gonna love this one. So that one thing is for men. Specifically, if you are a woman, you are gonna love this one for sure because this is an extremely playful and extremely cheerful kind of perfume, and not at all serious. I mean, the other perfume that I'm gonna talk about, this one is on a bit serious side, but then this is not serious. You can consider this as a safe and playful kind of perfume. There are a lot of fruity and citrusy notes, so you can say that this is, a completely uh, bubbly kind of perfume. So consider women going for parties or just casually roaming around, meeting a few people maybe at the office. You're gonna love this one, and this is where you wear this perfume. Overall good, and yeah, lasts for good 8+ hours. Next one is Vanille de France, and this is how the bottle looks like. Same, just the name is different. Now, this I'll say in both of the women perfume, this is one of my favorite, and this is favorite because this has this very prominent note of coconut. So this has this vanilla, this has this coconut, this has this caramel thing going on. This is almost gourmandish perfume, and it'll remind you of a few coconut candies that were available in the past. So I mean, good. And once again, I mean, I don't feel like this is a women perfume. Of course, this specifically designed for women, but then if you are a man who is into this kind of DNA, you're gonna love this one. I personally love this one. I've been wearing this one, and no one actually notices that I'm wearing a women perfume, so that is one good thing. And yeah, now this is an extremely complex perfume. You are gonna notice the transition of caramel to chocolate to coconut to vanilla and everything, and in the dry down you're gonna get this extremely gourmandish coconut vibe. So this is what this perfume is all about, at least for me. And overall, I love this perfume. I mean, if you ask me which is your favorite women perfume from these two, I'll say this is one of my favorite because it has more depth and more layer to it. And the other one is good, but then I prefer this one personally. I'm not much into floral and fruity stuffs. I'm much into this kind of DNA. So this is Vanille de France. So this is it for core fragrances, guys. If you like the content, do subscribe and share. It really keeps me motivated. We'll see you in the next one.